Coming up, the promotion that changes everything. Then, it's more promos, more tools, and more countries. Take off those blindfolds. You're watching WV Live. Hello and welcome back to episode 34 of WV Live, where we read the news so you don't have to. I'm your host, Scott Caldwell. Happy 2019! Well, after some much-needed holiday R&R, we are pumped to be back in the studio and back on your phones and laptops. I hope your year is off to an incredible start. We just got back from the U.S. Momentum in Birmingham, Alabama, and let me just say it was appropriate that it was held in Legacy Arena, because the echoes of this event will be felt for decades to come. Man, for real. Some of y'all acting like World Ventures ain't going to be the #1 company in the direct selling industry, and it shows. Okay, we've got a lot to cover, so let's do this, shall we? We begin, once again, with a promotion. Unless you've been living under a rock or you just signed up today, you've heard about the PYP promotion. Who's down with PYP?
Yeah, you know me!
Yeah, that's right. It stands for Pick Your Product. It kicked off back in November right after Thanksgiving here in the States, and it's been running in all our markets except Taiwan. The way it worked was you picked any Dreamships membership level and even had the RBS if you wanted to become a rep, and you could get started for just $99. It was crazy. Bananas, some might even say. And as a result, as the execs shared in Alabama, instead of sales being down the last few months, as they historically are during the winter season, we were up over 200%. In fact, by the time Momentum started on Saturday morning the 26th, we'd already had our biggest month in company history. But oh no, that wasn't good enough. So the exec team decided to make it better. When the promotion first launched, the $99 paid a quarter point in the binary, generated 100 in lineage sales volume, and the new customer was awarded 100 Dreamships points. Pretty awesome, right? Well, starting Saturday the 26th, it gets an upgrade. As Eddie announced, the new and improved PYP is just $149.99 in most markets. So the price is still an impulse buy, but with it we're doubling the binary credit to half a point for each sale. And your customers can pick Platinum, Gold, or Standard where available. Boom! If they want to be a rep too, still just $149.99. Only changes that new reps joining the team going forward will pay $25 a month for the RBS. But that's nothing. Still want more? Fine, if you insist. How about a direct commission? That's right, every $149 sale will also earn you a $20 direct commission. Ooh, I wanna love you, PYP, pick a product. Sing it, Michael. And that still comes with 100 in lineage sales volume toward Wings and Wheels, 100 Dreamships points for the customer, we're still paying $100 cycles, and you can still qualify for the Rising Star bonus. So, to sum up, the new and improved PYP promotion, $149.99 in most markets, with a little variation for Asia Pacific, Mexico, and Czech Republic. Big difference is now each sale is worth half a point in the binary and will also generate a $20 direct commission. So, if you're brand new, the name of the game is Rising Star. Put 3 platinums left, 3 platinums right in your first 8 weeks, and you'll earn $120 in direct commissions. Plus, hit 2-star rep, which will net you a $200 Rising Star bonus for a total of $320, which, last time I checked, is in fact more than $149.99. That is hot. Promotion is only running until February 22nd because we want to watch and see how it plays, so the clock is ticking. Of course, if you're taking advantage of the PYP, you need help. And with great promo comes great tools. First off, we updated the success path to show your new folks the basic milestones they should strive for as they're getting started. Then we updated the ways WV pays to show how the comp plan pays out as someone navigates the first phase of their business. It takes all the detailed rules of the comp plan and boils them down to a simple cause and effect breakdown. If I make 6 sales, how much will that pay me? Super easy to understand. Both of those are available for the US now and are being fast-tracked for conversion in our other markets. Then, because the PYP changes how we collect our monthly fees, it led us to develop a new tool we call Get For Explained. It simply breaks down how the ongoing Get For Pay No More promotion works, presents an easy-to-understand timeline, and answers a few common questions. And all that in a nice compact image you can text someone if they need it. To find these as well as FAQs on the PYP and all our digital tools, just log into your back office, scroll down to the Quick Links section, and click on Training Tools. You'll find them all there, sorted by region. So convenient. While you're there, you may notice a few other promos back as well. That's because PYP ain't the only thing running right now, as El Presidente Eduardo Cabeza shared from stage the Mega Rockstar trip is back again. And like any good encore, it never gets old. The promotion runs through February 22nd in all markets except Taiwan. Up for grabs is 4 days, 3 nights at the beautiful Barcelo Resort in Cancun, Mexico. Same rules as before. Make 2 sales of Dream Trips Gold or Platinum and you qualify to go for $249 per person while supplies last, or $299 until it sells out. Make 4 sales and we'll reimburse you for the room for you and a guest. How do you say no to that? Get all the details online. But that's not all we brought back. Say welcome back to the Welcome Back promotion. Quick recap in case you weren't up on this. If someone is or has been a rep, a member, or both and has a past due balance over $99 or their account is inactive, in either situation they can bring their account current for just $99 one time and they'll resume normal monthly payments the following month. Members inactive for less than 12 months get all their unexpired virtual currency back. Members more than 12 months do not. Reps inactive less than 6 months keep their original spot in the tree, sales volume, and virtual currency. Reps inactive 6 to 12 months keep their original spot and unexpired virtual currency, but lose the volume. And reps inactive more than 12 months lose the virtual currency and volume, but can choose a new sponsor and go at the bottom of that sponsor's tree. Good news is, every time a family member re-engages for $99, you earn a quarter point towards weekly cycles, plus volume toward the lifestyle bonus and immediate lineage credit. So make sure you take advantage of it while it's here. And if you're watching this and you're one of the ones eligible for the promotion, come on in, the water's fine. Now, let's talk about recognition. This event felt more like an awards show than a training sometimes. It was insane. Starting at the top, both Johnny and Crystal Wimbrey and Matt and Rhonda Morris were recognized for hitting triple IMD, which we mentioned back in episode 33. Once again, congrats to you guys. Then my good friends Jefferson and Megan Santos walked for double IMD, an achievement long in the making. Jefferson shared a quick message about how close they'd been over the years and encouraged everyone to stay the course. It was really cool. Love you guys. But the record didn't stop there. We had half a dozen IMDs, another half dozen NMDs, and a dozen RMDs. And you guys should be extra excited because anyone who hit RMD or above in 2018 or does so by March 31st, 2019, you'll be invited to join us for the 2019 World Ventures Incentive Trip in Los Cabos, July 29th through August 2nd. It's going to be a party. You know what? Just roll the tape.
Everybody needs to be here. Do whatever you gotta do. This is the trip of a lifetime. People say the juice is worth the squeeze. This is the juice. We got it. This is it. Plenty of space. Let's go.
This is the place where you want to be. This is the place where you start to get around your peers that have gotten to the top level. You know, we've all been where you guys are. And it requires a sacrifice, man. It requires just a little time of your life. Make the decision and make your run. Get here next year.
Sick, right? And there's plenty of room, so make it happen. You know who's definitely going to be gunning for it? The 29 marketing directors who also were recognized at Momentum. And right behind them, in what has to be a company record, although I can't confirm it, we had 170 directors walk the stage. It was bonkers. I've seen less people in a cruise ship conga line. And what was so beautiful is that from director to IMD, it was the United Colors of Benetton on stage. We had folks from New York to Colorado, from Minnesota to Florida. We also had representation from Mexico y Colombia. Basically, the Americas were just rocking it. But hands down, the big story was Jamaica. Between the cold weather and all the Jamaican warm-up gear, you'd think we were filming a sequel to Cool Runnings. Big up to Jamrock for representing. Brap, brap! But for real, to everyone who made the trip to Birmingham, whether it was by car, bus, train, or plane, we honor you for being there, and we're so happy to have you as part of the World Ventures family. It truly is a global movement. Speaking of global, our expansion continues. Hopefully you saw the email a few weeks ago, but it was right in the middle of the holidays, so in case you missed it, our global family just grew by not 1, but 2 new markets. In Southwest Africa, on the coast bordering existing markets Zimbabwe and South Africa, we welcome Namibia and its 2.6 million residents. Then in South Central Africa, just north of Zimbabwe, we welcome Zambia and another 16.5 million residents. Both of these countries have fantastic tourism economies and populations eager for opportunity, and we're thrilled to have them join the party. For those keeping score at home, that's 7 African countries down, only 47 more to go. Moving on to events, global momentum is underway. Coming up, it's Pretoria, South Africa, February 22nd through the 24th. Barcelona, Spain, March 1st through the 3rd. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, March 8th through the 10th. And then wrapping up in Melbourne, Australia, March 29th through the 31st. Barcelona is straight up sold out, both the original space and the overflow room, but tickets are still available for the rest. Sandwiched in between those for my friends in the US and Jamaica is another round of RTEs on March 2nd. You definitely want to snatch those up right away. And lastly, save the date and start making plans for United, coming to Los Angeles, California, April 12th through the 14th. This is the one event we do all year where everyone is invited, and we put together an international lineup of trainers that runs 10 deep. So start working on those visas now and get your tickets as soon as possible. I would not be surprised in the least if it sold out. Tickets, as usual, can be found at wveventreg.com. Don't wait. Okay, well, before we go, some quick personal news. 2019 also started off with a bang for yours truly on Friday, January 11th in my favorite destination city of Dallas, Texas, surrounded by family and friends, many of which were also in World Ventures. I got to marry this bombshell, Tracy Martin. So ladies, I'm sorry, but I'm off the market. I can only hope this doesn't have too much of an adverse effect on our viewer counts. To all of you who were able to celebrate with us or have since offered a kind word of congratulations, we thank you. And to the redhead directly, my ride or die, my ace, the goose to my maverick, I love you, babe. Let's go crush 2019. All right, that's all we've got. As I said at the top, Momentum Birmingham was one for the ages. With the way everything's teed up for you, it seems like Wayne's chant of 2 to 3 billion in 2 to 3 years is just a foregone conclusion. And as Mark said, both at the beginning and the end of the event,
it's time to make a run.
So plug in with your leaders, put some goals down on paper, and let's get out there and make history. Now, drop us a quick comment, let us know your goals for the year, pound that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and then make sure every member of your team has seen this. 2019, we ready. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm your host, Scott Caldwell. This has been WV Live, where we read the news so you don't have to.